Welcome back, trainers, and we're going to be taking a look at some Great League battles featuring Shadow Venusaur. And take a look at the pose here in all of its glory. Now, there's something going on here. What the? Hold on. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. What do we got going on here? What's going on with my man's neck? What's up? Noodle Man. Some alien. I don't know. But it feels like Niantic has turned up the counter to your team to dial, I don't know, 20. The cap is 10, and they just went 10 over the limit. Why do I say this? Because, folks, I don't know what the hell is going on here. I am getting hard countered at every angle. Now, before we get into that, this Mew here, I had to take a guess, all right? You saw what we had in the back. We have a Ferrothorn. It could have been Fire, but I was assuming it was going to be the standard move that a Mew would have, Surf and Wild Charge, so we called that, let it go through. And unfortunately, we're throwing a Frenzy Plant on a... I think we did that just because we couldn't get to the Sludge Bomb and we're just trying to get a shield, so success. Anyways, what's up this season, folks? Holy cow. Now, any fool out here who's going to try to, if you're telling somebody, it seemed pretty difficult this season. Everything is countering me. And then, you always have that one person to come in and say, well, you just are not good. All right, look, don't even argue with them. Just ignore it. What's going on here is insane. I haven't seen this counter of counters ever since Go Battle League has started. I was on the cusp of getting into Legend, right? We were just like a couple of points away. And then all of a sudden, it hard counters me like I have never seen before in a way that was just super hard. There was nothing I could do. You guys are seeing it. But yeah, it's pretty insane. I was pretty devastated, and I think I've screamed louder today than I've ever screamed in my life because of that. Now, we're not going to look at these because it's simply rock, paper, scissors garbage. And, nothing to the trainers or anything. They didn't pick the matchup that we were going to be seeing. But it was just like, well, there's nothing I can do here. Right? Hard counter to the front, hard counter to swap. I'll just back out and let you have the win here. I'm not even going to waste my time with that. But, yeah, it's just been insane. So take a look at what we have in the back. We're going to be going with, of course, Shadow Venusaur and then a Azumarill. I do have the Ferrothorn here. We're going to switch it up to Sableye. And we may take a look at another thing, but I do believe we're just going to go Sableye. I forgot what I'm going to be using for the third one, but nonetheless. Galarian Stunfisk. That's right. Okay, so no. Scratch the Sableye. Yeah, those battles are gone. Because every time I put it on my team, all I would see is double charm. What's up with that? Now, I do have a little bone to pick with people who do that. You do what you got to do, all right? So I guess I'm not really going to say much, but the game pairing me up with that as soon as I put a Sableye on my team, and then I take it off and no charms are to be seen anywhere. Yeah, a little weird, right? But we don't need to convince each other about that. We already know what's going on. So I think that's pretty much the gist of it. Other than me losing my mind, as far as getting to Legend rank... I know. We got plenty of time, but that's not the point. I just want to get it over with so I can just tank and just have it, and then we're, done. Who likes to procrastinate the job? A lot of people do, but I don't. I just like to get things over with and then relax. So with that said, up against this Jellicent here, going for a Shadow Wall. Okay, taking us out. It's no problem. I'm going to go ahead and go in here with Venus. Let's see how this one works out. Just going to go for that Frenzy Plant immediately, not farming extra because we don't want them to lower our attack. Going to be coming in here with the Altaria. And they have their own Galarian Stunfisk, but it has no HP. We're going to shield this up just for good measure. I just don't want to get hit by an Earthquake, and then there goes my win con. So, yeah, they come in here with the Altaria. We take the win. All right, let's get into it. All right. What we got going on here? Shadow Venusaur is going to put in some work here. So we have a Nidoqueen, lovely. And what do we have in the back? And a Azumarill, weak to poison. Go frickin' figure. Also, water doing super effective damage right back, as well as ice, and all that is taken into consideration. So we're going to be shielding out that first one. Why did I do that? It's the first poison thing. Well, we're Shadow Venusaur, and it does almost freaking half health. It's insane. Swapping into our Galarian Stunfisk after we do get a shield out of them. And we will let this go through Earth Power or not. I don't care. That's all. We can't use the shield. That's it. That's pretty much it. So going to go straight for the Earthquake here, putting on a lot of pressure. See if we can get that last shield. All right. Putting on a lot of pressure. Oh, yeah, so much pressure I put on them with that Azumarill. Going to go for the Rock Slide to just do a little bit of chip damage. I mean, you know what it is. Now, the better play to do here would have been going Azumarill, assuming they're going to, be waiting for my Venusaur. They're going to go straight Ice Beam. So, yeah, that was a screw up there. So, what we're going to do is be able to farm up a bit. Had a feeling they were going to get to another Ice Beam. I maybe could have farmed up a little bit more. but I wasn't really counting, to be quite honest with you. My motivation for all of that to play at my best peak is dramatically dropping as I do get hard countered every single time. I mean, what are you supposed to do? All right. You know, I could, oh my gosh. I am so mad about it, folks. I am so mad. I'm salty to the max, tilt to the max. I'm trying to keep my composure and not go off onto the deep end of rant, but oh my gosh. So we got a Sableye in the back, and at this point I'm raging. And I think the Venusaur is raging with me. He's like, let's go. I'm sick of this crap too. And then we take the win with the Venusaur, just sweeping him up. Did you see the Frenzy Plant damage on the Sableye? Yeah, the Venusaur just said, I don't care. Get out of here. All right, next battle, we have a good lead up against a Medicham. Ice Punch will hurt. Yep. Got to look out for a swap catch too. And so we're going to go ahead and throw this and just, get a shield out of them before they can swap here. Now, if they bait me with Power Punch, I could give a dang. Okay. We've got both shields, so now at this point we're gonna swap. Okay, yeah, that's the play. Getting both shields going into a Azumarill. Even if they come in here with a freaking grass, I mean, we're gonna be able to Ice Beam it. So I do have Play Rough, and why do I have Play Rough over Hydro Pump? So I could have a safe swap into something, all right, just to protect us up against certain things. Having Hydro Pump is great, but we have a Galarian Stunfisk and a Venusaur, so I think we're gonna be covered there as far as those things weak to water. All right. So we're going to, what am I talking about as far as the Venusaur and weak to water? Well, like usually things that are, ground are going to be part steel. So the Venusaur is going to be able to handle those as well. So that's what I mean. So we got a little battle going on here. We're going to go ahead and let this go through because we want to get some farm. They're going to go straight for the Shadow Ball, which is fine. Bringing in the Venusaur, farming them down. Still have 2 shields. Let's get it. So we will be shielding this up. I think we double shield this. All right, we're just going to be able to get the Frenzy Plant before they're able to get to another charge move. That's freaking awesome. What you got back there? Oh, Galarian Stunfisk, GG. So what I do here is throw the Frenzy Plant. So I don't have to play around with the crap, bait this, bait that, shield this. Maybe I should shield that stuff. Then we just swap into like, oh, yeah, you got me. All right, let's keep it moving. As you can see, my points have dramatically dropped to around 500. Yeah, I've told you, it's real. The counters are real, okay? This is absolutely insane. I'm not putting together weird, funky teams. I'm just putting together normal, very meta-relevant, as you can see, teams. And it's just crazy. Anyways, we have a Cresselia out here, going to go straight Earthquake. We're going to, I think we get double shields. Actually, I don't remember if we get double. I think we just get that one shield. But we do need to kind of tiptoe around this, and we will be using a shield ourselves. And just going straight Earthquake at this point, Rock Slide is useless up against Cresselia. So don't even waste your time. Unless it has a sliver of health left, then that's when you want to go for it. Now, at this point, I had to call whether or not I was going to be able to make it to it or not. It looked like I didn't use the shield because I used it right at the last second. I'm very indecisive. So I had to make the call whether or not they're going to get it to another one of those or not. So at this point, I'm thinking, okay, we got both shields. I'm not going to shield it up. I'm just going to let it go through. We're going to come in here with Venusaur and farm down. If we go in with the Azumarill, that farm down's a little bit rough and quite frankly, not realistic. So at this point, I'm thinking, please don't have Future Sight or I'm just going to back out. All right, Moonblast. Okay, let's farm down. Getting to a freaking Grass Knot, we're going to have to let it go because we do not want to use that shield. This Venusaur is putting in some work. It's being a trooper over here. Now we're going to go for a Frenzy Plant, and they come in with an Altaria, and I punch myself in the head. So all you haters out there, don't worry. I get abused by myself, all right? There you go. So we're going to swap into our Azumarill here. They have 0 shields. This is one of the reasons why I like Play Rough here for the Azumarill Mirror Match. Got a nice shiny Mirror Match as well. Shiny, can I say it right? So I almost made another Azumarill today, as a matter of fact. I almost invested in a horrible attack one because that is ideal for an XL Azumarill, which actually does perform a little bit better than the normal one. What do you think? Go figure. Oh my goodness. The reason why I didn't is because I just have like, I don't know, it was like 4 Azumarills already currently. So we swap in here, take them out. That was the win there. That's what we needed to do. So beautiful. Coming in with the Azumarill. Ice Beam is going to leave them with like, I don't know, like 5, 10 HP or something like that. And we'll just bubble down. They're going to hit us with a Sky Attack. Even if they had a Moonblast, that wouldn't have been enough. The Community Day move. And we're taking the win. Looking good. All right. Yeah, it was a ragey day. But you know what? Now I'm becoming numb to the fact of losing. Now, I'm not going to try to lose. But my goodness, it's like, what is this legend anyways? What is this stupid pose? I mean, it's cool and all, but what, status quo to prove to people? At this point, I'm trying, but it's just so crazy. The counters. You guys know what I mean. So it's nice in that regard because, you know, when you're going through some sort of, I don't want to say suffering, but some sort of trouble, if you know that people are in the trouble with you, it's not like, oh, if I'm going down, everybody's coming with me kind of mentality. It's people are going through the same kind of deal that I am. So it's a bit of like, okay, well, I'm not alone, you know? Anyway, they're swapping here. Now, since they go in Diggersby, let's talk about this. Why did they do this? Because there's something certainly in the back that's weak to the Venusaur. So they're bringing in the Diggersby because it does have some sort of a bit of a deterrent up against the Venusaur as far as the Fire Punch a little bit sooner. It's not going to take as long to charge as whatever's in the back there. So they figured that this is their best matchup. And I am going to ride on the fact that there is something back there weak to it. So we're going to go ahead and shield it up. If that Azumarill comes back in, we're just going to farm it. If anything, they're going to use it to catch. All right, so it is a Sableye here. So, yeah, they come in and take us out there. That was clean. We had a freaking Frenzy Plant, and yeah, I guess I was wrong. It's not necessarily weak to Venusaur, but it doesn't want to get hit by a Frenzy Plant, as we've previously seen. You're going to basically one-shot that little Ghost Dark type thing. So the Galarian Stunfisk is going to be able to handle this here. They're not going to be able to get to 2 Foul Plays. That's not happening. We're going to get to a Rock Slide here and take the win. Very close battle. I really thought that they may have been able to pull that off, but I maintained hope and were able to do it. Oh my goodness. Thank the overlords at Niantic for actually allowing me to have a battle that I was able to win. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Where can I donate some more money to your foundations? All right, anyways, next. This is just rock, paper, scissors. This is what it looks like. That was me on the other end with the Umbreon. I didn't have that team, but that was just a straight hard counter. So let's see how they can play out of this, okay? Let's see how anybody can do this, okay? Let's go. All right? Because I've been told if you can't play out of this sort of situation, you're garbage. That's what I've been told by a delusional person. An individual who's got... Well, never mind. Let's not get nasty. All right, so... you know, people have been doing this double shield crap. I'm getting so sick of it. Yeah, I'm getting so tired of it. So they can win the swap, and that's where the advantage is. So at this point, I'm thinking, okay, I'll shield this up just for the sole fact that I know I'm not going to get to Ice Beam, just so you can waste your energy and I could go in here and farm down. And the Venusaur doesn't have to take a Frenzy Plant to the face. So we're going to go ahead and, or not a Frenzy Plant, a Foul Play, which would have done a good amount of damage to a Shadow Venusaur. They're coming back in here with Medicham, and you have no more shield, so it's my turn. Have fun here. All right, let's go. Even if you bait me, I don't care. At this point, we're good to go. So we will easily shield this up. It is an Ice Punch, a good call. Farming a little bit more. Oh, they're swapping into an Azumarill. The one they had in the lead. That's a GG. So we're going to go ahead and bring in our Medicham here because it's going to be a better matchup. Well, it's not. It's a better matchup up against Azumarill than Medicham, right? And so, yeah, that's why we're doing that. Farming down. They're probably trying to get to Hydro Pump or something. And Medicham, and then they back out. So, yeah, finally. Well, not finally, but that's me. There you go. That was the counters, and that's what I was dealing with all day for the past 3 days. Pretty crazy. Anyways, next battle, we're going to be met with a Medicham. Good lead. All right. I think this is the one where they double bait me Power Punch. Now, look, I'm not going to be using both my shields unless they do as well. And if they don't shield up a Shadow Frenzy Plant, they can basically kiss that thing goodbye. All right. That's the thing and beauty about the Shadow Venusaur. When we first bring it in, we really didn't see anybody using it. This thing is absolutely disgusting. I can see why people are a bit hesitant. It is very squishy. Can't take a hit worth anything. But it deals the damage insanely with Frenzy Plant and or Sludge Bomb. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and go for the Frenzy Plant here. Taking them out. Both of our shields are down here. What you got? A Bastiodon. Alright. Damn, that is very unfortunate. And at that point, okay, I just want to say I should have swapped. While I had energy on the Venusaur, I don't know, but we'll figure it out. They're swapping into their own Azumarill here, so this is actually a win con for me because we still have Galarian Stunfisk, which is going to be able to walk all over Bastiodon's annoying face, all right, or flop all over its face because it doesn't have feet, right? No, all right. So what's going to happen here? All right, got a Play Rough versus Play Rough. All right, all right. I do believe they catch here. Yeah, they catch. So the Azumarill still has health. We're put it in a weird position. So now we're going to obviously swap here. We already had energy. They're going to go for flamethrower, which is going to do okay damage, but it's not enough to like put me on the edge of crap. I'm going to lose this. This is so bad. We're just sitting here like, okay, I'll charge it to 100. Go for Earthquake, go for a Rock Slide, and then take out that little bunny you got over there. I could have built up to an Earthquake, but what's the point? We're just going to go for the Rock Slide. This is a Ice Beam. Sorry, sir, not enough. And we're going to go ahead, and I think this is not even enough as well. We've got to do one more quick move here, and then we take the win. Yep, I remember that distinctly. I remember all my wins today because I only had, like, what, a handful. I love this game. So we have a mirror match here. And I hope you've been paying attention to what we have in the back, the Galarian Stunfisk, to what we're pulling up in the front. We've got the ground type in the back, so we're pulling up the grass here, which makes sense, right? So we're going to go ahead and let this one go through. It is a Sludge Bomb in return, and what's going to happen? They're going to try to catch? No catching? Okay, going to throw that Frenzy Plant here. All right, taking them out. Oh, okay. As I say, I remember every battle. All right, now I remember this one. Yeah, they farmed me down. Almost, not. Oh, this was big. I needed this. I needed that because of the farm they got. That is the win con. I wouldn't say it's the win con, but man, oh man, it sure did give me the advantage from about 50% maybe win to about 75 or maybe even higher. All right, so we're continuing on here. No Hydro Pump, obviously. Ice Beam is the way to go up against a Galarian Stunfisk. Waiting for a swap, there it is. Good thing we didn't throw the Ice Beam, and now we're going to be able to go Play Rough again. Another reason to have Play Rough on your Zoom rules for those, I don't know, water types, like specifically the Jellicent here. And we're going to go ahead and go for another Play Rough. Getting a shield, which is their last one. We have our own Galarian Stunfisk in the back. As far as going up against a Jellicent with the Galarian Stunfisk, it's not a big problem. Sure, they can go Bubble Beam. No big deal. They're going to lower your attack. I do believe they do that here. I think so. Yeah, they're going Bubble Beam 2 times. Going to build up to Earthquake, and unfortunately, they're going to be able to land another one to lower our attack by 2 stages at this point. Okay, so we're going to go straight Earthquake, though, because I mean, to stab. Why would we go Rock Slide? And they're going to be swapping into their own Galarian Stunfisk. Since we have a shield, it's GG's. And what we're going to do is shield this up. Hope it is an Earthquake. All right, beautiful. So they use up their energy. We're going to farm up a little bit more so we can hit a Rock Slide onto that annoying Jellicent when it comes back in. All right, so taking them out. And Rock Slide, beautiful. And looking good. Galarian Stunfisk. When I started putting this meta crap, like complete meta, is just... But anyways, we got the last battle for you folks. So if you do enjoy my videos, make sure you give it a thumbs up, please. It really does help. We have a good lead for once. Just a straight, solid lead. And I miss-swapped. Yeah, I sure did. Yeah, I F up big time, folks. I should have went into Galarian Stunfisk here, but I go into my freaking Azumarill. Now, it's not all bad, since it's not a Shadow. And we're still going to be able to put on pressure, but it's not all good. No. So at this point, I'm just very upset with myself. I probably almost threw my phone like 5 times today. That doesn't really overcome me to do that, to want to feel to throw my phone. I would never do that because it's my life. I literally do all my work on my phone. But today, ooh, it came across my mind more than once. More than once. So we're straight Earthquaking, and we're letting all those go through. I just under tapped that. Who cares? It doesn't really matter. And we're going to swap back into our Venusaur here, and it's already over. Yeah. Finally, right? Nice, easy, clean win to get here. Can't say it's completely over, but they got a Politoed, so yeah. We'll see how that works out. They go for a Power-Up Punch Bait. This is the one that I was thinking about. So we're going to go ahead and shield up both, and I'm thinking, I don't care. I'm going to go ahead and do that. Come in with that Politoed. One of the most annoying Pokemon that I can't stand. Like, not its design or whatever, its look. Just it in general because of what it does and how spammy. But it did get nerfed, so I guess, haha. Thanks for watching, trainers, and I'll be catching you all on my next algorithmic video. Take care.
Hey! So you're finally here! Fantastic!